Chief Justice John Roberts was born on January 27, 1955 in Buffalo, New York. In 1959, his family moved to Long Beach, Indiana, where John grew up with his three sisters. John Roberts entered Harvard College with aspirations of becoming a history professor. After graduating in 3 years, Roberts attended Harvard Law School, where he discovered his love for the law. In January 2003, President George W. Bush nominated John Roberts for a position on the U.S. Court of Appeals. He was confirmed in May by voice vote with little opposition. Roberts was confirmed by the full Senate on September 29, 2005 as the 17th Chief Justice of the United States by a margin of 78 to 22, more than any other nominee for Chief Justice in American history. At age 50, Roberts became the youngest person confirmed as Chief Justice since John Marshall. Roberts wrote the majority opinion against using race as a criterion in voluntary desegregation policies. In June 2015, Roberts ruled on two landmark legislative cases. He reaffirmed the legality of Obamacare by supporting the law's subsidy programs in King v. Burwell. Roberts upheld his conservative views on the issue of gay marriage and voted against the court's decision that made same-sex marriage legal in all 50 states. Of the court's 5-4 ruling to legalize gay marriage, Roberts was bold in his protest, claiming it undermines the country's democratic process. John Roberts suffered from two seizures. One happened in 1993 and one happened in 2007. After two seizures, the likelihood of another at some point is greater than 60%. However, the Supreme Court said in a statement that Roberts has fully recovered from the incident.
The people who were involved in the case are Dred Scott and Roger B. Taney. Dred Scott is an enslaved man who had been taken by his owners to free states and territories, attempted to sue for his freedom. Roger B. Taney was the fifth Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, holding the office from 1836 until his death in 1864. The decision written by him, so the court denied Scott's request. The Dred Scott Sanford happened in 1857, also known simply as the Dred Scott case, as a landmark decision by the United States Supreme Court on United States labor law and constitutional law. Society is the decision spurred violent dissent from the anti-slavery elements in the North, especially Republicans, also proved to be an indirect catalyst for the American Civil War. This case originated in Missouri Supreme Court and the Federal Court. In December 1854, Scott appealed to the Supreme Court of the United States for free. In December 1855, the United States Supreme Court accepted the case. In February 1856, the court debated for the first time. In May 1856, the court case decided to delay it for a year. First, when the case in Missouri Supreme Court and the federal law to appeal to the Supreme Court of the United States. It was functionally superseded by the Civil Rights Act of 1866 and by the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment to the United States Constitution, adopted in 1868, which gave African Americans full citizenship. The decision made by the Supreme Court of the United States is first, persons of African descent cannot be, nor were ever intended to be citizens under the United States Constitution. Plaintiff is without standing to file a suit. Only applicable to land persist at the time of ratification. As such, Congress cannot ban slavery in the territories. Missouri Compromise is unconstitutional. Third, due process clause of the Fifth Amendment prohibits the federal government from freeing slaves brought into federal territories.